Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair video. I know that I'm sitting on my floor. I don't usually film videos like this, but I did recently change kind of like my background, if you guys saw in a recent video, and it is with the window in the background. So basically, to make it short, I just wanted to be able to switch up my lighting and be able to have a more natural lighting look versus just studio lights. And I figured we would do something chill, like just sitting on my floor. I'm going to share with you guys my current favorite hair products. So these are not necessarily like holy grail ride or die, like best I've ever tried. It's more like the current products that I'm using a lot right now, what I'm reaching for, what I'm loving. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love if you would consider subscribing down below if you have not already. And let's get into it. So starting off with a few stylers, because why not? This Heiritage Ahead of the Curl Cream is something that I have been reaching for more lately. Excuse me, I have like a tickle in my throat. Hopefully you guys can see these products on camera. It kind of looks washed out in the viewfinder, but I can't tell if that's how it's actually going to look. Anyways, Heiritage is an affordable hair care brand, and they have a lot of really great curl products. I believe they have some products for just all hair types in general as well, but they have a lot of great curl and wave products. And like I said, it's very affordable, so I really appreciate that. This is actually a product that they sent to me, although I have purchased some of their products myself. They have a whole list of things they're free of, like silicone free, sulfate free, color safe, all of that good stuff. This is one of the more lightweight creams that I've used, and I really appreciate that because I really like a curl cream that moisturizes but is still lightweight and doesn't weigh my hair down. And I feel like this one does that for me. It definitely doesn't have like strong hold or anything. If you want something like that, maybe go for like the Curl Talk one from Not Your Mother's. This is more similar to the Briogeo Curl Charisma Cream that I always rave about, I would say. I don't think this one has protein in it though, and that one does, although I never feel like it gives my hair a protein overload. So yeah, I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure this one doesn't. So if you don't want a protein in your curl cream, maybe you would prefer this over that one. But yeah, honestly, no curl cream has come close to rivaling that one for me yet, and this one is definitely getting up there. It's really, really enjoyable to use. It smells like all the Heiritage products, which in my opinion, they smell like the Tom Ford Lost Cherry perfume, and I love that scent. It's just like a warm cherry vanilla kind of scent. So yeah, all around a good product that I've been enjoying. Another styler that I cannot stop using, I actually talked about this in like a favorites video last fall, I think. This is the Curlsmith Hydro Style Flexi Jelly. This is basically just a gel. It isn't like a clear gel. It has a bit of a milky texture to it, but I really enjoy that. And honestly, it is a little bit like more moisturizing and hydrating than a gel typically would be, but still has really good hold. It's great for clumping, whatever you want to use it for. Honestly, this is a really good hold gel that isn't so strong hold that it makes your hair overly stiff, but it does give a nice curl cast and is very like lightweight still somehow and a little bit moisturizing, and it's just everything that I want in a gel. I still love the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk one. That one is really great as well, although that one doesn't have the moisturizing properties that this one does, and it is maybe a little bit less strong hold, but it's still a really good gel if you want something more affordable. I know that Curlsmith is a little bit pricey, but I think that this is worth it for sure. It's such a good product, and it's one of my most used stylers in the last 6 months. So had to mention that. Then we have a classic product that I've been going back to recently, and this is the Kristen S Weightless Shine Leave-In Conditioner. This is a very light, watery spray leave-in, and I've talked about this for years. It's one of the most purchased products by you guys from my recommendations. So this is one that I've been using forever, but I go through phases with it because sometimes I like something a little bit more moisturizing, which I'll talk about another leave-in in a minute. But this one is just when I want something very lightweight to pair with my other products, and I feel like my hair doesn't really need a ton of extra moisture, but I still want to give it that hydration, and I don't want it to be dry or brittle. It does its job, but it doesn't weigh your hair down, which is really nice. And it's very, very easy to use because you literally just spray it throughout your hair. You can also use this as a detangler, like in between wash days. For me personally, I don't usually brush my hair out anyways until I'm actually ready for my wash day. But yeah, this is just one that I've been reaching for more lately, and I am running out of it, getting close to the end. So that just shows how much I've used this one, because I have a lot of hair products to go through. So it takes me a long time to get through a hair product. Okay, and then we have this other leave-in here. This is the Umberto Giannini Banana Butter Repair and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So here's the thing with this product, because first of all, I don't like this fake banana scent. I will say I am going to be talking about some other products with banana scent. I'm sure you guys can guess what they are if you've watched some of my recent videos. But this one just has a very, very typical straight up fake banana scent that is nauseating for me, to be honest. The other ones are mixed with some stuff that just makes it smell better. So I honestly don't like the scent of this, but the product itself is honestly very nourishing and just repairing and moisturizing. It has shea butter and some beautiful oils in here. It's definitely a thicker, kind of heavier product in a way. I don't know if you guys can see that. Generally, that's not something that I would go for. I like more of a cream textured product versus this like thick, buttery type product, but it doesn't feel as thick on your hands as it looks in the tub, if that makes sense. It's definitely not like super lightweight. It's still thick, but not as heavy on my hair as a lot of products in a tub like this are. And I do feel, like I said, it really moisturizes the hair. So I will pair this with a more lightweight conditioner and then go in with like a stronghold product afterwards. And I don't use a ton of it. Like I just use a small amount and spread it throughout my hair, and I don't feel like it weighs my hair down. I feel like it does what it needs to do. It's one of those products that I kind of switch in and out. Like I'll trade off something like the Kristen S and then something like this, depending on what my hair kind of needs that day. And I really just feel it out. I've kind of learned what my hair needs and what works for my hair over the years, but that's just something that takes some time if you feel like you're not really sure. But yeah, I did want to mention that because I have been reaching for it lately. And I do think it's a good product, and it's from an affordable brand, even though, I don't like the scent. I still do love, by the way, the Umberto Giannini shampoo and conditioner, the Curl Jelly line. I've just been discovering some new ones lately. I have so many shampoos and conditioners. I need to give some away, although I do keep a lot for videos and to kind of rotate and everything. But I have so many, and I've been trying more recently. So it's just, the pile is just building up. But I still do love those. Going into those banana scented products, we have the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Conditioner and Shampoo. I did a whole review video on these recently, and I have to be honest, I've been reaching for them. Now, I know that they are more pricey, and I definitely think you can find really great shampoos and conditioners at the drugstore or for an affordable price. So I don't think it's necessary that you pick these up, but I do have them now, and I do like them, and I have been using them. So I much prefer this banana scent over that other one. You can tell when you smell them next to each other that this does have coconut in it. And it also has a creamier, buttery, warm, vanillic kind of scent to it. It's not just that fake banana that's so overpowering. If you hate fake banana, you still wouldn't like this, but it's growing on me because it is mixed with those other scent notes or whatever. I feel like the shampoo really lathers up, really cleanses my hair, but doesn't make it feel like overly dry or anything. And the conditioner is definitely very moisturizing, definitely a thicker conditioner, but not too heavy. This in texture reminds me of the, what's it called? Pacifica Pineapple Curls conditioner. It's very, very similar to the texture of that and what it does for my hair, where it's thicker, but it doesn't weigh my hair down, and it just has a really, really nice creamy feel to it. Also slightly reminds me of a lighter version of the Briogeo Avocado Kiwi Mask. Obviously, it's lighter than that. It's almost like that mask mixed with the Pacifica conditioner. It's a really good conditioner. I really do like this one. But yeah, obviously if you want something way more affordable, check out the Pacifica one. But since I have these, I will be using them. I do really like them, have been reaching for them. And if you really, really love the scent and you don't mind spending a little bit more money and you like Briogeo, I think it's worth it. But yeah, obviously you just have to kind of go by your own judgment on that. Like nobody's going to tell you that you have to spend money on something. I just wanted to mention these because I have been using them. I will say though, if you didn't watch my review video, this shampoo is very runny and liquidy and thin. So it can be a little bit messy in that way, but obviously you just have to be careful. And it does spread really, really easily throughout your hair and like lather up really nicely. So there's, you know, pros and cons, but that is Briogeo. And then actually I want to mention this. It's another product from Heiritage that I missed earlier. This is the An Apple a Day Apple Cider Vinegar Hair Rinse from Heiritage. So I've already gone through half this bottle in like 3 uses just because I do use quite a bit of this personally, but you don't have to. I just feel like that's like what gives me the best results, I guess. And this is just something that I will put on my scalp just to like really rinse it before I shampoo, and I feel like it really, really cleans my scalp and gives it that nice fresh feeling, but it doesn't like burn my scalp like it would if you just went in with straight up apple cider vinegar. It doesn't smell like apple cider vinegar either. I mean, it maybe has like the slightest hint, but it mostly just smells like that signature Heiritage scent. And I like using this when I feel like my scalp is just extra itchy or it just needs like a good clean. And like I said, Heiritage is a very affordable brand. So if you've been looking for something like this is definitely a good one to try out. Okay, I've been talking for so long, I'm getting thirsty. Okay, so I have to talk about this even though it's completely empty and I just pulled it out of my empties bag. This is the Bumble Pret a Powder Tray Invisible Dry Shampoo. I will say this is a pricey product and this is only a 3-ounce bottle. But after figuring out how this product works and how to use it, which basically is just letting it sit on your scalp for a couple minutes before shaking it out, I am obsessed. Like, it makes me mad because I know it's so expensive and it's like I go through this so fast. Even though I went through a lot of it because I was using a ton in the beginning because I didn't realize to wait for a little bit before shaking it out. But still, this is something that's easy to go through quickly and it's just hurts my soul, but I know that it makes my hair feel so clean and look so clean, and it doesn't leave a residue once I actually shake it out. It also doesn't leave my scalp with that like heavy producty like dry shampoo feeling that kind of almost makes your scalp itchy. Like, this does not do that. It kind of makes it look like I just washed my hair, to be honest. And I really appreciate that because of the fact that it doesn't give you as much of that dry shampoo texture in your hair. It doesn't create as much volume and texture as other dry shampoos do, but I don't really use my dry shampoo for that anyways, to be honest. So it just depends on what you're going for, but I definitely really, really like this one. And the other dry shampoo I really liked was the Playa. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was a Playa dry shampoo and the nozzle on that one broke, so I can't use it anymore, unfortunately. But I really liked that one as well. Although it didn't leave my hair feeling quite as weightless, it still sucked up all the oil and didn't leave a residue and all of that good stuff. But I don't know if it's worth it to repurchase that one just because Playa is still, you know, it's not a drugstore brand. It's still a little bit more pricey than some brands. I just don't know if it's worth it to save a couple extra dollars, you know? But outside of those, I still think the Batiste is a decent dry shampoo from the drugstore. It's just now, after trying so many more high-end ones, I've just realized that it is a little bit heavier on the hair and it does leave a little bit of a residue more easily than some of the more expensive ones I've tried. That's just me being honest. I still like Batiste. It's just that, you know, before in the past, I hadn't tried a lot of different brands and stuff. But anyways, I'm talking for so long in this video. I want to mention an oil. You guys know I talk about like 117 oils on this channel. But I recently got this little mini size with a Sephora order. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Glossy Nourishing Hair Oil. And oh my gosh, I have to be honest with you guys. This is a good formula. It's a good product. It works great. But it's not like 10 times better than all my other oils or anything. The main reason that I have been using this one lately is because of the smell. I like the smell of my other oils, but this is a whole different thing. It's that classic Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62, whatever it's called, scent that just is intoxicating and addicting and warm and delicious. And I have the body spray of this, but you know, it's not the same thing as putting this hair oil in my hair. It's just luxurious and beautiful. And yeah, like I said, you know, it's good. If you really like this scent, I would totally recommend this oil. It's a really good formula. It's really moisturizing, does what it needs to do, but you know, I'm not recommending it. It's a great job, Tabitha. I'm not recommending it necessarily over all my other hair oils. I still love all of those. It's just The smell of this is unbeatable, and the formula is really nice, and it does what I want it to do. So I haven't used my other hair oils in a bit because I've been reaching for this one. And honestly, with a hair oil, a little goes such a long way that this little mini will last me forever, especially considering I'll probably rotate with my other hair oils. But even if I didn't, like, there's so much product in this and I only use a little bit to scrunch out my cast. So it's like, it will take me so long to go through this. So I don't even need a big size, you know? Okay, last two products. I have another shampoo and conditioner, but they aren't a set. So first off, I have this Herbal Shampoo in Bergamot and Lemon from the Innate Life. I really like this brand. It is a very natural, good quality brand that is at a reasonable price point. It's not like drugstore cheap necessarily, but it's also not super expensive. And like I said, it's natural products. So if you're looking for something like that, I would check them out. But this, like I said, is their herbal shampoo, and it smells really nice, just literally like a fresh kind of citrusy natural scent, but it's soft. It's not overpowering or anything. The reason I wanted to mention this shampoo is because it is so hard and rare to find a lightweight moisturizing shampoo, kind of almost like a co-wash type product that actually cleanses your hair. Like, I feel like whenever I try one of those lightweight kind of moisturizing shampoos or something that's called a co-wash or whatever, it just weighs my hair down. It doesn't clean my scalp. It's just, I always hate it. So I never use stuff like that. I always use something that's really lathering and cleansing because I like the feeling of my scalp and my hair being really clean. But recently I tried this out and I was so impressed with how it almost is like a co-wash. Like the texture of it, it doesn't super lather up a ton, but it makes my scalp and my hair feel clean. And I just really appreciate that, and I wanted to mention it in case you're looking for something like that. I mean, I don't use this every wash. I still love a good lathery shampoo, and I do use those a lot. But sometimes when I just feel like my hair isn't that dirty, or if maybe I want to wash it on an in-between day when I wouldn't usually wash it or whatever, this is great to use because it's not going to strip my hair or anything, and it still makes it feel clean. So especially if you're transitioning your hair into not washing it as often, you know, like you're going from every day or every other day to a couple times a week, you could use this like every other wash or something so that your hair isn't like getting completely stripped of all the natural oils every time that you wash it. I don't know. It's just one of those really good lightweight products that still leaves your hair feeling clean but not dry. It's still moisturized. Honestly, I would say this is pretty much like a co-wash, but what I want a co-wash to be, because I cannot handle a product that says it's a co-wash and it's actually just a heavy conditioner. So if you're looking for something lightweight, especially if you want a natural product, check this out because I definitely think it's worth it. I actually used this on my wash day yesterday. And speaking of that, I also paired it with this Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Shea Curl Defining Conditioner. So I'm just dropping everything today. So this was sent to me. I've been trying it out and I'm very impressed. I will say half of the reason I like this is because it smells like my Curl Charisma curl cream because it's from the same line. And I just love that scent. It's nostalgic to me. It's a nice, lightweight, clean, but I don't know if that's powdery or sweet or what that is, but it's just such a good scent. Aside from the scent, this is a conditioner that, first of all, pairs perfectly with this shampoo because it's lightweight but still moisturizing, and that's kind of hard to find for me because I feel like I tend to go for a conditioner that's a little bit more thick and hydrating versus something that is like really light and runny or something, because I feel like they never just do enough for my hair. And this one isn't like super thin or anything. It's like a nice medium texture, but it's not as intense as some of the conditioners that I use. Like, it's definitely a lighter product than the Briogeo one I just talked about, but it still gives my hair the moisture that it needs. And it's one of those conditioners that I feel like I can get away with not rinsing all the product out because it is lightweight, but it still does its job, like I said. Like, it still moisturizes my hair and it feels good after I use it, unlike some of the more lightweight conditioners that I have tried. So I really like this, and I know that Briogeo, again, is a little bit more of a pricey brand, so I don't think this is something that you like need. Honestly, another conditioner that I forgot about that is also lightweight and moisturizing at the same time, it's not like this one, but I'm just saying it has that similar quality. The Umberto Giannini Curl Jelly Care Conditioner. That one is also lightweight, almost a little bit balmy, but still moisturizes my hair and isn't too much or anything like that. And that is like way more affordable. So it's, again, not a dupe, but if you want something more affordable, you can check that out. But this one, I have to say, is really nice, and I have been reaching for it, and I love that it smells like that Curl Charisma cream. I just love the scent so much, and it's so nostalgic too. But yeah, if you've been wondering about this, I do like it, and I don't have any complaints at this point in time. So that is all the products that I had to talk about. Hopefully this video isn't too ridiculously long. I'm not doing as many hair videos though, so hopefully you guys don't mind if the ones that I do are a little bit longer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what other content you want to see from me, because I am trying to plan out my content for the next month, and sometimes I'm just stumped for creativity. So let me know, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Love you guys, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.